Yeah, I would say, like, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Rooster. Come on, Rooster. Knock it off. She is technically... Oh, my God. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Week 37 Pregnancy Vlog. This week, the baby is the size of a stalk of Swiss chard. Actually, that's the length of the baby. He's 19 inches long and 6.5 pounds about. So this is our next to last pregnancy vlog, which seems a little unreal. I am officially off work. Yesterday was Friday. That was my last day.
Yep.
I start my leave. Day one is today.
First day off. Woo.
I get 2 months off and I actually go back October 8th.
Yeah, it kind of feels unreal that Mike gets that much time off, but we're super grateful and fortunate that Mike has an employer that supports fathers.
Yeah. All right, Zoe's joining us for a little bit. So facts about the baby. The baby's developed a lot of hearing, so he can recognize mama's voice now really well. And when he's outside the womb, he can turn when he hears mom's voice. I remember that with Emily when she was first born.
Oh, yeah.
Her trying to open her eyes and look at mom when she was first outside.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was very cute. Baby's got better eyesight. He can also grab a lot better. He can touch his face and his toes. He's running out of room in the uterus, so he's not doing a whole lot of kicking and punching, but a lot of stretching and moving around. Other than that, this is the week where the baby starts to get a lot of antibodies from the umbilical cord to get ready for all the germs and stuff he'll encounter when he's outside the womb.
Oh, Zoe left. There's a bunny.
There's a bunny. She's going to go chase it. All right, so back to my work and my leave. My employees and boss threw me a surprise baby shower party
on Thursday,
which was a complete surprise to me.
I knew about it.
It's definitely been a weird week because I worked last weekend. I had Friday, Monday off. My boss was off Tuesday, Wednesday, so it was like nothing about the week was normal. And we were trying to get ready for me to be off, so trying to divvy up all my duties and tasks to all the employees. So I had no clue, completely surprised.
And Michael was trying to get out of the meeting with his boss.
Yeah, I had meetings, double meetings scheduled like all of Thursday. So I was texting him if we could do it a half hour earlier, and he didn't answer me. Then I was trying to reschedule for after because I had one of my reps there, and he came in and was very stern, like, no, we have to meet right now, sorry. And so we went and walked back, and he's like, oh, I did the big conference room because I thought we had a lot to talk about. I didn't even think anything of it. And I walk in, and there's all this pizza, and Hilda and the girls were there.
And surprise!
I remember thinking, like, oh, I don't think we have this room. I think someone else is meeting here. But no, it was all for me. So that was pretty cool, and I thank everyone for kind of making it special right before we left. I know it felt good for Hilda to have a little extra celebration. And
it did. It just felt like being recognized after, like, carrying the baby for so long. You know, it means so much, and it just, I don't know, it's a special time to celebrate baby. And
so they got us way too many gifts, I think, all of them. We got a big card with lots of money, which Emily jokingly said, that's mom's money, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And my rep even, who was in on it apparently.
Yeah.
My boss didn't even know she was in on it, but she was sort of the distraction for talking to me while my crew set up in the conference room. Really was a good way to sort of end and start my paternity leave.
Yeah,
so,
it was awesome.
We have a lot to talk about this week. So we're at week 37. Hilda had her weekly OBGYN appointment, which was pretty uneventful.
Yeah, the appointment was pretty uneventful. It was basically just saying the next appointment was going to be the pre-op appointment where I get my labs drawn and make sure everything's okay right before the big cesarean section on Friday. So nothing really to report. We just checked on baby's heart rate, which was really good, and everything looked good, so
that one went good, but then when Hilda was having sleep problems the week before, specifically running in her sleep, we forgot to mention it during the last video. You know, we talked about her choking and waking up constantly. There was one weird night where she was like running in her sleep. It was hard to explain and kind of weird. She scheduled an appointment with her regular doctor trying to get in kind of the next day, and that it had to be scheduled a week out. So that ended up being the same day as her OBGYN. She went to her regular doctor, and lo and behold, that appointment actually went way better than we thought.
I should have been going to the doctor, our like primary doctor, probably once a month, because he covered like all my concerns entirely. Like the running and the sleep has to do with my low iron, like restless leg syndrome. But he said basically like with anemia and everything, we just need to tackle that a little bit better because there is a chance I might need a blood transfusion during surgery. So if we can up my iron level as much as possible, I know this is all last minute, but he increased it times 3. So I'm taking 3 times the amount of iron as I was, which is a lot of iron. But at the same time, if it can give me a little boost and avoid a blood transfusion, that would be nice.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
We're definitely not opposed, whatever is medically necessary, we will do. We talked about my rosy face. I don't know how much we've talked about it, but it's pretty obvious, like, my face has been really, like, red, and I was thinking, every pregnancy I get a red face, so it's just part of me being pregnant. He said it's rosacea, and he gave me some cream, and he said basically just use it until it gets a little more manageable. But I take a shower at night, and then I put the gel on before bed, and then it seems to really make a huge difference.
Yeah, it's cleared up within the last 2. She's taken it for the last 3 days.
3 days, yeah.
And even after the first day, it looked a lot better.
Yeah.
So that was good. I know that kind of has been a self-conscious thing for you.
Yeah, it's definitely been a self-conscious thing because you think, like, oh, pregnancy, you're supposed to be glowing, but I was, like, glowing and red, and it's just not quite the look I'm going for, but, it is what it is. And we talked about, like, my swallowing and the choking at night when I was sleeping, and I was wondering, like, is it sleep apnea? And then the doctor was asking, like, does Mike wake up and hear me, like, stop breathing in my sleep? And I said, no, I don't think he's ever done that. And he said, well, if you're waking yourself up, he thought it might have more to do with, like, my sinuses, because I have a sinus infection. I've had a sinus infection, I think, this whole pregnancy, but my sinuses look all blue or purple and just terrible. And he did recommend, because we went to an allergist, and the allergist recommended prednisone, so I'm on a low dose of that just for a few days to kind of get things a little bit better. So far, I haven't noticed a change in my sinuses so much, but when he looked at my throat, he found that I have thrush.
So that kind of explains. She was thinking she had like a scratchy,
sleep apnea,
a scratchy voice. And, and that's definitely thrush. I've had it before. So you got a liquid that you gargle and swish around in your mouth once or twice a day, and that seems to be helping.
Yeah.
And so that was everything with the doctor's appointment, right?
Yeah, it just made me feel so much better to, like, have a doctor explain everything and take care of everything, all the details that I was kind of worried about.
Yeah.
Instead of just, like, going on the internet and typing in symptoms and not really knowing what's causing the red face or what's, causing me to stop breathing or just weird stuff.
All right, so we're kind of going all out of order here, but so that was Tuesday that all the doctor's appointments were happening. But actually on Monday, we had kind of a scare. So Sunday we recorded the last video. She had gone to her family reunion on Saturday. Her feet were really swollen and very uncomfortable, and she was having a real hard time on Sunday. And then that night she took her blood pressure, and it said something ridiculous.
Ridiculously high to the point where, like, we should have probably called 911.
Well, we didn't because I didn't believe it, and she took it like 10 minutes later, and it was even higher. Yeah. Which just said to me, it's not right, but it definitely freaked Hilda out. She's looking up hypertension and high blood pressure, and preeclampsia seems to be the thing, that if you have high blood pressure and your feet and hands are swollen, then that's a very good sign of that. So then Monday morning, which was my day off because I worked the weekend, Monday morning, she woke up, blood pressure was still high, called the doctor, and they basically told us to get to the hospital right away where we would deliver, and we had a pretty good chance of having the baby that day if the blood pressure was as high as she was showing. So we rushed everything. Emily was really nice.
Yeah, Emily was the best. She was like packing the baby's bag, because we didn't even have a hospital bag ready.
This is the one thing we have not done yet is the hospital bag. So of course Emily's like packing the baby's bag, getting clothes, what's the hospital outfit, packing our bag, deodorant, change of clothes, books, all the cameras, all the chargers. Like, we very much were rushing. But anyways, we made it there, and her blood pressure was normal, so they ended up not delivering the baby, but we had a very good scare thinking that might happen, and it was a good wake-up call to say we haven't got everything ready, and sad to say a week later we still haven't got everything ready. It's still the same bags are packed, even though we kind of need to add stuff to it, but now that I'm off, that's kind of the plan. It was a good practice, though. So.
Yeah, it was definitely an eye-opener.
And it was a wake-up call, and so she ended up taking the blood pressure machine in on Tuesday to the doctor and realizing it was about 20 points off.
Yeah, it was 20 points off, and the doctor said, I am so relieved because I was going to beg you to have the baby today on Tuesday, and I was like, I'm so grateful that, like, the machine just was not operating right, and what a relief.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that. So that kind of made me get my butt in gear at work. It was like, all right, this could happen at any time.
Yeah.
Even though I've got 4 days left of work, I could get a phone call at any time,
Yeah.
And I thought taking that week off before was plenty early, so I wouldn't have to worry about my last days, but I definitely was worried that, like, trying to maximize every single day so that if I didn't show up tomorrow, things would be okay.
Yeah, no, I'm in, like, full-fledged nesting at this point. Like, yesterday I had 4 friends come over. Like, the first friend came over. I donated all of the girls' baby clothes, like 2T, 3T, 4T, and 5 and 6T. So all those, like, baby clothes are out of our house. And
I've wanted that for, like, years. Ever since we bagged them up and put them in the closet, I was like, we need to just donate them. But
in my heart, I was like, we're going to have one more baby. And Michael...
One more girl.
one more girl, I thought. And then when we found out we're having a boy, I was like, I can't hold on to all this.
Get that out of here.
So, and I felt really good because my friend Michelle was, like, so grateful for everything. And she has a 9-month-old. And this little... what you would think would be a little baby is actually wearing 2T. So, like, all those little tiny clothes that they invested in, they don't fit. So she kind of was at this point like, I need clothes, like, now. So it was just perfect timing. It was a great way to just get stuff out of the house and make room for baby. And that's exactly what we did yesterday. She went through and looked at every single outfit. She was like, oh, I love this one. And I don't know, it made my heart feel so happy to, give it to somebody that is going to love the clothes so much. And not only did Michelle come to get the girls' clothes, but she also came bearing gifts. These are just a few of the gifts that she brought. But she made all these bird clasps, and they're super cute. Little froggies, and really super absorbent, too. She said these are just going to be so great for... baby has a little spit up, and then this pattern, which is super cute too. I'm super excited about that. And then she bought baby this cute little book, and she said it really helped her daughter kind of learn to grasp and hold on to things, and it was really a fun thing. Even when they're really little, they can play with us. So super excited about that. And then lastly, that I'm going to share with you is she brought me these little doggy doo-doo bags, and they're like 100% biodegradable, and they're just great because they smell good. And there's a little clip so I can hang it off my diaper bag, and then if we have a dirty diaper or dirty onesie, we can just stick it in the bag and not have to worry about getting all of our clean stuff dirty. So she said this really helped her out. She also got us a few other things, but these were some highlights I wanted to share with you. While Michelle was there, my friend Jessica dropped off the breastfeeding pads, and then these cute little nursing tanks and pajamas and the nursing bras too. So it was stuff that I had donated, so I didn't have any more, and we would have had to go out and buy it. So it was definitely exactly what I needed at the last minute. After Jessica left and Michelle left, Elizabeth came over, and you'll never guess what she brought me. Donuts and chocolate milk. It was like the best gift ever. And then she brought over 2 kids, and then our 2 kids played together, and we just kind of sat and talked about baby and all the, last minute things that we're doing. And it was just really nice to like have time with her and, I don't know, eat my donut and just have girl time. And then my neighbor, Caitlin, came over. She's 19 years old, lives across the street, and she's been super helpful throughout this whole pregnancy. And she'll like come over and make sure I drink water or eat food or just simple things, or help me with laundry or just watch the girls. She helps me in so many different ways. We all worked together, even the kids. So it was all 5 of us. The girls worked on their bedroom, and then all of us worked on our bedroom. And our bedroom, the closet really needed to get cleaned out. It helped that Michelle took all of the clothes, so that got rid of like 10 bags of clothes. But then we had all the sheets and comforters, and I went through it, and we're donating probably about half of what we had, if not more, to the gospel mission, which will help homeless. So we got rid of comforters and sheets and pillowcases and sleeping bags. They'll all be a good donation and out of our house to make room for baby. The real exciting part is in the closet we found all the old cloth diapers that we had when we had the girls in diapers. So,
which we didn't use as diapers.
Yeah. we used them
burp
all the
cloths
time.
And spit up rags and everything else,
Yes.
Not diapers, but we use them all the time. All right, so before we wrap this up, we want to talk about contractions because they've definitely been coming more frequently for Hilda.
Like yesterday, they really started coming on strong, and it seemed like, I'd be driving and then I'd have a contraction, or I was just like, oh my gosh, how many contractions am I having? And it just really felt like it was squeezing down, and it definitely felt like a lot of contractions were happening yesterday, and it got me thinking, oh my goodness, what if this baby comes early?
Yeah, it makes you wonder. So, I mean, her body's practicing. It doesn't know we're having a C-section scheduled, so it's getting ready to push out baby. All right, so I think it's time for the belly shot. This feels like it's going on a while. Belly shot with the rooster in the background. So, 37 weeks was the last week. She is technically 38 weeks now, and we're going to do one last video right before the baby comes. That's the plan, and that'll be the 38-week video, and then she turns 39 weeks the day before the C-section, so there really won't be a 39-week pregnancy vlog, but belly's big, baby dropped, has no room to move, head down, just like we said before.
Yep. It definitely feels like the baby's really low. Oh, I had a really nice compliment from the pharmacist. She said, it doesn't look like you're going to have a baby in a week. And she's like, you're tiny. And I was like, oh, thanks. Keep giving me compliments. Because when you get to this stage, you feel like, a beach well, or, you just feel huge. So, like...
I didn't say it.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if you want to, brighten a pregnant woman's day, just tell her how great she looks.
All right, and I think it's time to wrap it up. So, as always, I will put a link to all the pregnancy vlogs up here, the whole playlist from when we found out.
Yes.
Everything. We got everything in there, so go check it out if you haven't already. We got one more pregnancy vlog next week to do. Also, be sure to check out the girls' birthday party video. Finally got that one up. They turned 7 and 9. Well, technically, Emily turns 9
August 12th.
Yeah, so 2 days after we have the C-section. We knew it was our last chance to do a group birthday party and get it done so that at least Emily had something because, we might still be in the hospital. Best case scenario, we're getting out of the hospital on her birthday, and we're not going to really fill up to doing much. The party was fun, so check that one out. And yeah, plan is to do the name reveal video this week, as well as our last pregnancy vlog.
The other videos that we're also looking forward to making is one that's going to show like my belly week by week. So Mike's kind of waiting till the end, and maybe until I'm like actually holding the baby, and then kind of make a video of that.
Yeah, a little slideshow. Yeah. So with this, I'm quite amazed. We have actually not only taken pictures every week, but made a pregnancy vlog every single week since week 14. So
we're very
that
dedicated.
might not sound like much to you, but that's like way more than we've ever done before. And
yes.
So I'm pretty proud of that, and I'm excited to sort of make a slideshow video of everything. Yeah. Of all the belly shots and stuff. So, all right, I think this has gone on long enough.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next week for the last pregnancy vlog. Bye, everybody.
Bye.